everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again, and I hope you all are doing well. I'm still very much in the festive mood, and I'm sure many of you are. It has been Christmas and the festivity actually continues in Goa. We used to continue it up to the 6th, that is up to the Three Kings feast, but some people carry on for the entire month as well, so it really depends. So yes, I've been eating a lot of chocolates, a lot of food. Tell me how you have been celebrating Christmas, and I genuinely hope that all of you have had a wonderful Christmas time in whatever best way you could make it possible, because we all know that this has been one crazy year. So I also wanted to come here and just reflect on the year which has been. It's almost coming to an end, just a few more days to go. So I wanted to talk about 2020. That's right. Has it been a good year or has it been a bad year for you? Comment below and let me know. How has 2020 been for you? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Or what have you experienced during this year? As for me, 2020 has been a mix of various emotions. It has been quite, uncertain. I think that is what led to a lot of worry in me, and I think a lot of you will be able to relate to this as well. It has been a very uncertain year because we never knew what is going to happen next, and it is sort of ending in uncertainty as well. You all must be knowing that obviously by now, since you have connected with me, some of you DM me on Instagram, you are aware that I live in the UK, and here we have discovered another mutant as well of the virus. So things are changing, the numbers are increasing, it's quite infectious, and there's a lot going on in the news. But in the midst of it all, I think it's important to stay positive. So coming back to the topic of how 2020 has been, it has been a mixed year for me really, but I chose to focus on the positive, and I still choose to focus on the positive. As difficult as it seems, I think it is important to do that, and as overwhelming as 2020 has been, I still want to recap and have a look at some of my best moments in 2020. This is not a video to talk about the achievements that I have made in 2020. It's never the intention, because I know it has been a very difficult year for many people in many ways, but I chose to focus on my blessings, and I just want to say the same way you have a choice as well to focus on what good 2020 has given you. I know a lot of people had DM'd me and messaged me about the good things as well that 2020 has done for us. So I thought I'm just going to reflect and pause and sort of just recap the good that 2020 has done, because currently as well in the news there is so much negativity going on and so much of information that's been thrown at you, and you got to choose what you're going to focus on. So I wanted to make this video just focusing on the positives that we had in 2020, especially what I experienced in 2020. So the first one, again, I'm going to say 3 reasons why 2020 has been a good year for me. So the first one is obviously to connect with you all. So I'm really glad that I could connect with you all here on this platform. I'm glad of this community that I have on YouTube, and for you all to be a part of it, to give me so many important suggestions. When I look back how far I have come, it really sort of makes me thrilled at having this family that we have, and thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I truly appreciate it. We are growing, and that has been really good. The second one, I think why 2020 has been a good year for me is because it has been an eye-opener. And I think many of you will be able to relate to this as well. The 2020 has been an eye-opener to us to remember what is most important to us, to remember how crucial it is to spend your time wisely, to remember to spend more time with family, also to remember to, just be there in the moment, because time is going to fly quite quick, and no matter how tough time we are going through, if we spend more time with actually spending time with our loved ones, it just seems so essential and important at this time. So it has been an eye-opener for us to remember to give our health priority over everything else, to remember to sort of spend more time with your loved one and family, like I just said. Also, 2020 has helped. A lot of people have messaged me, and this is with me as well. It has helped you inculcate or go back or revisit your hobbies that you had no time for. So I know so many friends of mine who used to sort of paint a lot before the pandemic hit us, and then they sort of lost touch with it. They sort of lost contact with painting or just doing any other activity, and they never really got the time to go back to it. But now they have gone back to it. They have started painting. They have started sort of revisiting their hobbies. If it's planting or taking care of their garden, they've been doing a lot of that. A lot of people are growing their own organic vegetables, which is lovely as well. For me, it took me back to reading, because I absolutely love reading. In school, I used to read so many books. I was an active part of the school library and go on reading books. Same with college, but I think sometimes life gets in the way and I just couldn't read enough. So when the pandemic hit, I made it my goal to be able to read more, and I'm so thrilled that I've read so many books. I'm still reading some amazing books. If you don't know which books I'm reading or which books I recommend, I will share a link at the end of the video, because I did make a video on the 3 must-read books or the important books that you need to read. So you can have a look at that. In that video, there are also links where you can purchase them from. So I've linked them for you as well. And I think that has helped me immensely, because what you focus on and what you sort of give importance to in your life will determine how your mood and your tone is going to be. So this year I just made a conscious effort to choose and focus on positivity. I also reduced listening to too much of news, because that sort of messes up with your head. So I just stopped listening to too much of news. So yes, and it has really helped me. I still don't listen to a lot of news, because whatever is important, you will definitely know. You're not going to miss it, because people will, sort of tell you about it and things like that. And we work in healthcare, so we are constantly dealing with things like that. And it is important to keep yourself positive at all times. So reading, listening to less news, consuming less information online has really, really helped me. So yes, so that's the second one. 2020 has definitely been an eye-opener to me. And the third one has been that I got married this year. Obviously, there was a mix of emotions there as well, because like I said, we were supposed to have a wedding in December in Goa. That was in this month, but we couldn't have it because of the pandemic. But I chose to look at the positive part and focus again on what we had. So we had a wedding here with our near and dear ones, a very close, intimate wedding, which was a lovely ceremony, and it was a beautiful wedding. I still hold it really close to my heart, and though I missed my family and friends in Goa dearly, I was happy to have the love and blessings of all of them via video calls. We did a live of our church ceremony as well, which was so amazing. So it's something that I'm going to always hold close to my heart. It is something that I will be probably telling my children in the future. So yes, it's been an amazing journey. So yes, compared to all the years that have gone by, 2020 has been really different for everyone. And for me, I chose to focus on the positive part of it. Like I said, the 3 good things that have happened was that first, 2020 helped me connect to you all. So it helped me be more consistent on YouTube. And I had joined YouTube, just last year, I believe, but I was never consistent on YouTube. This year got me consistent on YouTube. So definitely the first good part is that I was able to be consistent here and be with you all, constantly forming this community, and thank you for your support and love. The second one, as I said, 2020 has been an eye-opener to a lot of us. It has taught us who is really important in our life. It has taught us what is really important in our life and how we should spend our time, basically. So yes, that has been an important part. And the third one is that definitely, which is really, really close to me, is that I got married in 2020. So that's lovely as well. So yeah, I'm just focusing on the good. I know that there is a lot of sad things that have happened and a lot of bad things that have happened to people as well. Many have lost their dear ones, many have lost their jobs, and I'm grateful that I still have a job and I still work, and everybody close to me, most importantly, is healthy. But I do sympathize and empathize with people who have lost their jobs, who have lost their loved ones. I know it has been a tough year, but I just hope that through the darkness you can see and focus on some kind of light that 2020 has thrown to you. I hope that the points that I have said are relatable to you in some way or the other, where 2020 can be an eye-opener and help us focus on the right things. Also, I'd like to end by saying that you don't have to worry about any accomplishments that you need to do in 2020. You don't have to focus on people who are going to be talking about their achievements in 2020. That's not what 2020 is exactly about. If you just survived 2020, trust me, you did a lot. If you're healthy and happy and have the basic amenities at the minute, I think you are quite blessed, and you should be thankful that 2020 has been a good year. Just surviving 2020 is a big thing, I'd say. So please focus on the positive, and here's to a lot more love and success. So I wish you all the very, very best for the coming year, and I can't wait to see you all in the next year. I'm sure the next year is going to be better and more exciting for all of us. Let's just keep our fingers, toes crossed and hope for the best. There's going to be always difficult situations that are going to arise. That's important to know, that the external environment around you is going to keep changing. But how you handle your internal environment, how you handle your emotions, your thoughts, that is what is going to mainly yield you the result. So no matter what is going on in your surroundings, if you can keep calm on the inside, if you can be positive, even in the midst of negativity, even in the midst of a pandemic, you will still be able to be successful at anything that you do. So remember to be calm, remember to be composed, remember there's going to be a lot going on. Basically, you have to not let panic get to you. I had a lot of people messaging me, constantly asking me, oh, we've discovered this is happening in the UK, we've discovered that is happening in the UK, how is it going on, it's not really good. I just want to say that it is okay, it is going to be fine. Yes, times are difficult, but we will get through it. As long as we remember that we are all together in this, we are going to be fine. I appreciate you guys checking on me and messaging me, but I also know that such messages can sometimes panic people. So I'd say don't panic, just relax. It is all going to be fine. You got to take the necessary precautions and basically do what you got to do, and we will get through this. So if 2020 you have just survived it, if you are healthy and happy, that's enough. That's what you need mainly, and I think that's a big reason to be grateful for and to be thankful for this year. If you have any other things that have happened in 2020, if you want to talk about anything else, comment below and let me know about your thoughts and suggestions. And I will see you in my next video. That is going to be in the next year for sure. Till then, don't forget, be positive and live your life to the fullest. Bye.